So this is my pelvis. This is my ASIS, so this front bone that you feel. Okay, so I want you to place your hand on your front pelvis bone, and I want you to drop right off of it. Okay, so we're gonna roll here, right off of that pelvis bone, and then we're gonna get into this whole little side pocket right here. So we're gonna drop down right off the front, then we're gonna get down into this whole little side pocket here, because this is where that IT band starts, and it's got a big fascial band that comes off of that comes down. So we want to make sure we also get the top of that as well. So go ahead and join me. You're gonna come right on the front of that ASIS, right below it. So drop right off the bone, and now we're into the start of our TFL muscle. And I want you to kind of roll up and down right there. You can see how I'm in a little diagonal pattern, so I'm not all the way on my side and I'm not all the way forward. So a little diagonal pattern, and then you're just gonna kind of roll here. And I want you to feel for tenderness. So if you find a tender spot, hold it there for a little bit. Let the muscle let go. If it feels too tender, buy a softer foam roller, or you can try to put a towel over this so it's not quite as firm. If you don't feel anything, then you can go for something like this, where you're going down and you're putting pressure on the area with something harder or spikier. Okay, so if you don't feel anything, go firmer. If it feels like you can't relax into it because it hurts too much, go softer. I want you to roll here for a few minutes, really working out any knots that you have. Then let's go on the side and get the start, the top of that IT band. So you're going to be directly on the side of your body, right on the side of that ASIS, that front hip bone. So you're going to go onto your side. And I want you to roll in here. Same thing. Do you feel any tenderness, any knot, anything that really feels like it needs to release? If so, hang out here for a little bit. Then we're going to go down into where that IT band joins with the TFL. Okay, so I find that to be also a very, very tender spot. So you're going to want to come down just a little bit. So you're going to roll the whole length of that TFL muscle, and then right where it joins, you should feel an extra tender spot here. Right where it joins into that IT band, you'll be like, ah, okay, I really feel that, Sarah. So that's an easy way to find it. So I'm a little bit diagonal, so you can roll a little, pinch on your side, but not all the way on your side. I don't want you rolling over the bone. You know, if you try to lie on the ground on your side and you're like, ow, the bone kind of digs in a little bit, don't roll on that, okay? So there's a bursa sac that sits there, and we don't want to put a ton of compression on it. So don't roll directly over this bone that sits right here. So I want you to be a little bit in front of it. All right, so go a little in front and see if you can find where that TFL joins into your IT band, and this is a great place to hit so you can get the entire muscle belly starting up at the top of the ASIS, the hip bone, and I want you to roll all the way down into the belly of the muscle and get where it joins